Lisa Temple here. Happy to have broken through my writer's block and created Judgment Call series. And I am so pleased and proud to introduce you to my good friend and filmmaker extraordinaire, rock on A-lister, Indy Saini. Indy.
Thank you. I am thrilled to be here with you to talk about this fun and frolicky comedy web series that I got to be a part of for the first season as the DP, which was wonderful. It was a great experience to work with you guys, writer, extraordinary actress, and producer, and the team that you put together in the first season. It's a great cast, and I feel like we put together something that brings a lot of laughs to people and takes people on a really fun journey. So I'm honored to be back for the second season and excited to be able to helm this season as the director. I have been, a little bit of my background is that I've spent a lot of time in the camera world working as a DIT, and I have gotten to work with some extraordinary professionals in my time. Excitedly, a couple of my favorite directors, both Ang Lee, I got to do 2 movies with him and watch his process of working with actors and his in-depth way that he loves to get to the truth of a story. And another one of my favorite directors was David Lynch, and I was honored to get to be part of the second round of Twin Peaks with him. And now I'm circling back to my directing career. I spent many years directing in the earlier part of my professional career, working in New York in theater, co-founded a theater company with a partner of mine, and we did 5 seasons of theater in New York. And then I, since then, have directed a handful of short films and recently completing a documentary about women motorcycle riders. So I'm excited to jump into this sort of new world in comedy web series and be part of your team.
Wow, I know. This has been one hell of an experience. And, one of the best things about finding Indy, just briefly, this idea of putting first of all, having a vision for, finding yourself, having a vision for what you want, and then like taking those steps where you just, okay, who would I like to have? And I said, okay, I want middle-aged women, I want professionals, I want people who believe in the project, and so then started putting the word out, and Indy Saini shows up from Magic Land. I mean, it's remarkable.
Yeah. Well, it's important, I think, to when you're doing something that really comes from your heart, it really adds to a project to have people who really believe in the content and the message. And, a comedy about menopause. Come on, like, this has not been done. This is a fun thing to explore because it's something that every woman goes through. Every single woman eventually goes through this. And so what I think to discuss, there's so many different arenas of being a woman at this stage in our lives. And it's, I think, very important because, as one of the taboo subjects for so long, it's something that we've really got to put out there and talk about and have some fun with. Because for sure, it's not fun to experience it. So we got to bring out some laughs.
No kidding. Yeah. And also, when you get older, life isn't over. Life
Yep.
is not over, ladies. Come on. Life isn't over. Let's keep finding who we are, and let's our new normals. Okay, we have new normals. Well, it's okay. That's just part of life. It's a new normal when you go through puberty and you become a teenager. That's a whole thing. So why can't we? And they
just a new stage of the game.
Yeah, they get to keep living and being encouraged to go for what they want as teenagers. Well, we're going through a change. We
Yeah.
have the right to keep living.
And that's actually one of the things I love about this whole story that you put together is that you bring these 5 women from diverse scenarios, 5 professional women, career women who've been friends for a long time, and through each other and their sort of different personalities and their different backgrounds, they bounce off each other in terms of sharing what it is to go through this stage of life, while still, for some going deeper into long-term relationships, for some who are trying to find new love, for some that have had really deep love and have lost it, and what that means for them at this stage in their life. Uh, and also what it means for them at this point in terms of where they're going in their career or finding a new career. And they share that with each other, and they learn from each other, and they um, grow together through all of these relationships that they have. So it's a really fun group of characters that have come together in this series.